Your coffee, what a key component to Alchemy Blends. At the beginning, when we were doing the formulation, we were adding all the herbs and the minerals and the amino acids, and we were adding freeze-dried coffee, fresh micro-pulverized coffee, all different types of coffee. And then one of our Ayurvedic guys and chemists was like, why are you trying to make their coffee? Don't they already know how to make coffee? And it's true. You know how to make coffee. I know how to make coffee. Today I'm doing a drip coffee for myself. Sometimes espresso. Sometimes I get to, like different types of coffees, and it's a great thing in the morning to make coffee or go out and get a coffee, at a barista. So your coffee, you know how to make your coffee, and one of the key components is the flavor of your coffee. So we really ensured with Alchemy Blends that our extractions were very pure, pulling out a lot of the tannins. So it's a very low flavor profile, very smooth, more to support the flavor of your coffee, to keep that coffee flavor, that robust flavor of coffee prominent. So you add your cream, you add your sweetener, monk fruit, whatever you want to do to make your best cup of coffee ever. So that's a big step of Alchemy Blends. Then the next step in Alchemy Blends is you take your coffee. We know that coffee has the actions of being an adenosine antagonist, meaning you make adenosine molecules and they come into your brain. And instead of those signals coming in and telling you you're tired, the caffeine comes in and protects those from activating and gives you a sense of alertness. It helps you to bring alertness into the brain, which is one of the main reasons I drink coffee. I love it. So that alertness can also come with a challenge. And what we want to do now is take all the challenges that we have with coffee that might have unwanted actions, and by adding Alchemy Blends to our coffee, I like to use the whipper. I don't know if you guys have the whipper or got the whipper from us, but the whipper just pulls it in. So now you have the actions of making your brew. You went through the alchemical processes of decoction and filtration. You made your brew, and now you've done the art of transformation with Alchemy Blends. So what happens here, instead of the spike of coffee, when that adenosine antagonist comes in and you get that lift of energy, you don't want that lift of energy to go into this fight or flight or glutamate cycle and come into a regular sharp spike and crash. So the actions of Jyotishmate, the amino acids L-theanine, magnesium threonate, and others help support you to come into a more fluid beta state. So with Alchemy Blends, you'll find with your coffee now that you're coming into like a calm, focused energy. The energy comes up, but it's coherent and even and adaptable to situations instead of making the brain kind of produce too many thoughts or extra thoughts. I love watching young baristas just overly talking and overly saying. Instead, you become more calm, more patience, and more fluid. And as well, instead of getting that spike of acidity with your coffee that can come in, you temper that with the herbal extracts, Jyotishmate, tyrosine, the cryo minerals. These elements, and amongst others, help to calm the acidity and balance that. So you'll find yourself being balanced and more clear and calm and healthy. And then as well, you can find with coffee over short-term and long-term depleting reserves in the body. Because you're producing thought, you need the neurotransmitters and you need that kind of support in the body. And this support with the cryo minerals, again, the magnesium, certainly taurine, certainly tyrosine, gotu kola, all of these and mucuna are helping support the neurotransmitters. And they're precursors to creating dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine we talked about with alpha GPC. So support to make these reserves very strong. You'll feel when you take your coffee now with Alchemy Blends, you have like a sense of reserves, a sense of like long-term strength. So reserves come up, they don't get depleted. And now overall health. With coffee and the acidity and kind of like jolting the body into awakeness, when you do the alchemical preparation and transform it into Alchemy Blends, your coffee now is a health-sustaining, long-term, health-promoting tonic. So this tonic of your Alchemy Blends in your coffee is increasing your health, is increasing the reserves in your body of magnesium. It's helping the hippocampus, especially with the organic lion's mane extract, to rebuild nerve growth factor, to rebuild neurotransmitters, to rebuild the neurons that make up the brain and your body. So it becomes a health tonic for the organs, for your body, and especially your brain. So that's the art of alchemy. And you are the main one to make the best coffee ever add the Alchemy Blends, enjoy your coffee, and enjoy the feeling of the energy high, and enjoy knowing that you're now increasing your health, increasing your well-being, increasing your ability to work in a calm, focused, clear state. So that's Alchemy Blends and your coffee.